What's up, fam? How you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. For those of you who know me, I go by Samdicating. I do travel vlogs and history videos at times. And in this particular video, I'm going to talk about apartments, right? So I have a few clips I'm going to show you. I bounced around in between a few different spots. So if you're thinking about moving, investing in Colombia, but you want to keep it simple, you know, studio apartments may be the way to go. I'm actually thinking about getting one myself. Oh no, what do you think? Let me know. So the thing is, studio apartments are actually exploding in Colombia. It's exploding in the city, especially in the city centers, because years ago, you know, I've been in Colombia for years now, right? At the moment, I'm not living there. I'm permanently full time because I'm on a particular contract. But once my contract is done, I'm back out. I'm back out in different countries in the world and stuff like that. So the thing is, though, that back in the day, you can buy an apartment or a house or whatever it is for a smaller price tag with more space. Now it's going to be for a larger price tag with less space, right? So studio apartments might be good for people who want to do Airbnbs, who's trying to just travel, have a spot to stay in, or whatever the case may be. And it doesn't like break the bank or break the pockets, right? So it changes completely where you land in terms of how they're gonna look and the vibe, right? So today we're checking out 3 totally different cities because those are the 3 studio apartments that I stayed in: Barranquilla, Cartagena, and Cali, Colombia, right? I had to take these trips there because I was checking on some friends. You can say they're family now, like that. And then I had to check on some properties that I have. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's get this video started. Let's go. You're gonna see a little, you're gonna learn a little, and at the end of the day, I hope this helps a little. You learn some culture, you get to see some sights. I'll be your brochure before you book your flights. Samdicating. So first up, I want to talk about Barranquilla, right? It's not just a tourist stop, okay? It's booming, it's a big city, it's metropolitan, right? It's forward-looking on businesses, and it has a massive energy. Studio apartments here, all right, especially in the north, they look like mini luxury condos. So it all depending on where you're looking at. When you start going into the south and stuff like that, then it's up in there, you feel me? It's up in there. You know, there's parts of the city that's beautiful. There's other parts of the city that's It all depends on your vibe, your liking, and what it is you're going for. All right? So you get like a sleek look with tile floors, you know what I mean? Heavy duty air conditioning, depending where you're staying. And it is hot. So trust me, you're going to need it. So some of the buildings are packed with rooftop pools, co-working spaces, and it's perfect for digital nomads who are, if they're looking for like a modern look. And also, it's in the Caribbean. If you like the Dominican Republic, if you like Jamaica, if you like these type of places, then you do get that Caribbean vibe with a big city feel. In terms of the apartment that you're seeing right now in the B-roll, and I'm going to stop talking for a bit so I can show you what I filmed right there, that this apartment oversees the city. It was like in the center part. The price was decent. I was only there for like 2 days in that particular Airbnb, and it was small, compact. So I want you to let me know what you think. So let's check this apartment out. So yeah, fam, this is the apartment here in Barranquilla in the neighborhood of Prado. Decent neighborhood. So this is the entrance. It's a studio apartment, aparte studio. So when you enter, this is what you're greeted with. It looks like this. Okay, some place to hang things, you know what I mean? You have a small refrigerator up here. You have your other stuff up there that you can, you know, you see it comes with all of this stuff already. Blenders, rice makers, stuff like that, cups, plates, pots and pans down here. I'm sorry for my bag and stuff. I was eating a pizza, but yeah, you know. And then you have your little sink space. They did the best they could, you know, making use of all the space that they have, right? So this is the vibe that they're going for. So you enter with this key lock, and even at the front entrance, there's like a face detection. So when you walk up, detects your face, the door opens. So that's something you do with the owner before you check in, so that way they know that it's you. I like that better because you don't have to have a key, right? You just walk in, beep, detects your face, the door opens up, and then you have this right here to continue coming in and out the apartment. You put it at the door, and boom. So that's the key they give you. So you can play some darts if you like to throw darts. These are the light switches. It's quite interesting. Boom. You have a fan, and this is the bed. It comes with 2 towels. Hogar, dulce hogar. Home sweet home. That's what that says. Home sweet home. Welcome. The bathroom, and then with a sliding door, and then you have the little balcony right here. And then you have the TV. If you hear a noise, it's coming from this. It's weird. Anyway, you have the TV. The TV already has, it's like a smart TV, so you can got YouTube and everything. And then this is where you store your clothes, and it comes with an AC unit. So it's pretty dope. It's good for short stays. It is good for single people, or even a couple, I would say, depending on how much you need in your life. But if you're just coming here to sleep in the night, and that's all you need to do, and then you're gonna be out the rest of the day, I would say this is the perfect place, and the price was good. So yeah, that's all I got right here to show you guys. So I'm actually about to head out, and that's what the outside looking like. So if you come this way, we have the bathroom. And as you can see, the bathroom is on a sliding hinge. So you got the sliding hinge, boom, right here. Out there you have the balcony. And then when you open the sliding hinge, you have access to the bathroom. So right here, you can kind of see inside the bathroom. These are the decorations that they have. This is just a small studio apartment, 12 square meters in Barranquilla, Colombia. But right here now, you can see this is the bathroom. You have the brick wall, boom, the toilet, trash, nice sink, you know. They made good use of the space. You can see this is me, nice mirror. This is the shower. They have like a little like metal piece. There's no hot water, but man, it's hot outside. And then they have this piece right here that they use to close off the bathroom. So the mirror is a good size. Let me get out the frame. You can see that the mirror is a good size. So yeah, that's what it is. You come back out here to the balcony. You have to close the sliding hinge because this part right here slides. And you can go to the balcony. I got some clothes drying right now. So when it comes to maneuvering around the city, you're looking at driving, Ubers, taxis, a moto taxi, depending on what part of the city you're in. Bicycle taxis, depending on what part of the city you're in. And the buses. They call them flotas or colectivos or just bus, right? So if you watch my videos or go back and watch the videos, you know I like to take buses. Even though I have a vehicle, I like to take buses, right? So there's certain areas it's okay, it's not okay. And in this case, I had to take the bus because I went to the next city that we're about to discuss, which is Cartagena. I took the bus there. The bus trip can be anywhere from 2 hours to 5 hours. That's a big range. It's not that far away. But depending on the route they take and how they drive or how long they stop when they're picking up other people, is what it is. It took me about 3 hours or so to get there with that particular bus driver.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Aquí es donde espera el bus para Cartagena?
Creo que allá frente a Brasilia puedes averiguar. Ahí en
¿Cruzando?
Brasilia.
El señor me dijo para cruzar acá, porque acá pasa el bus para Cartagena. Entonces tengo que volver allá.
Estabas allá
Estaba allá enfrente.
y ahí no tienen pasaje para Cartagena.
Pues me dijo que para cruzar acá, porque acá pasa Cartagena.
Entonces en Berlín.
Berlín allá, ¿ves?
Y derecho.
Sí, sí, sí.
Misma acera.
Después de la cancha grande, al frente, ahí está Berlín, para Cartagena.
Y en
Ah,
derecho.
En esta
listo.
misma vía. Aquí mismo que sigue. Aquí derecho.
Ah,
Aquí acá. Aquí derecho. Ahí hay una cancha grande de fútbol.
listo.
Bueno, atraviesa al lado. ¿Me entiendes? Ahí está la Berlín, ese es que va a Cartagena.
Bueno, gracias.
So next on the list here in my stop is Cartagena, right? Here, your studio choice defines your lifestyle, okay? You can go fully modern luxury in a high rise, like a place like Boca Grande, which is a neighborhood. In that particular place, you're looking right out at the ocean. It's like high class, upper class, right? Looking right out at the ocean, real nice. You know what I mean? And then if you look in, you got high ceilings and stuff like that. It's a good gem. Then you have the historic wall city, the historical center, that have neighborhoods around there. You know what I mean? The space there is a little tighter, you know, because it's more colonial, it's older, whereas Boca Grande is newer. I'm just naming these two places. There are many other neighborhoods that are also nice and neighborhoods that are trash, okay? A lot of people, foreigners specifically, do not stay in the southern part or the center, other part of the city. That's more so for the locals. I stay in those places because I like those places. It fits my vibe, but it might not fit your vibe. Okay. In this particular trip, I stayed more like in the center part, just because the studio apartment was a good price. And in this particular studio apartment, I found it a lot more spacious than the previous one, a lot cleaner, a lot nicer, but the window was non-existent. When you open the window, there's a window that looks at nothing at all right? So I just kept it closed. But the AC worked great. If you're looking for a particular vibe, a particular charm, you know what I mean? You want that constant sea breeze, romantic. It feels like you on a permanent vacation. It's nice in certain areas and certain spots. So let me know what you think about this particular studio apartment. Not all of them look like this, but this is this particular one that I stayed in, right? Oh, I forgot to mention, in the apartment in Barranquilla, the way they had that set up was pretty nice, because in order to enter that apartment, they did a face scan. You show your face and the door opens. Amazing. In this particular one in Cartagena, there's a lockbox. You get the key from the lockbox. It's all self-check-in. You go inside and you do what you got to do. So let me know what you think about that apartment or this apartment right here in Cartagena. And let me know if you like the beach life. You know what I mean? What's up, fam? How you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. So you enter into the building. And then you're greeted like this, okay? Your kitchen area. You let me know what you guys think about this place compared to the last one. But this gives you an idea of what you can find in the city. I'm not doing like an entire city tour and stuff like that, because I'm not here long. But anyway, this is what we got. You walk in. This is a place that you eat. You can't move this, it's built in. So some people like built-ins, some people don't like built-ins. This is another studio apartment. It comes with everything you need. And maybe you can rent this out long term. You have a mirror on the wall. The actual design is pretty interesting. And then you got these chairs here to sit down and eat at. Then you got your lounge chairs to relax in. Boom, you got your bed, you got your AC unit, and you got your window facing to the outside. I think the window can open to let some fresh air, but the AC unit is pretty cold. You got your smart TV, everything is ready for you. You got your desk right here to do some work in case you need to do some work. I'm actually digging this design right here. I actually wanted to do something. This need to get fixed. This need to get fixed. I actually want to do something like this in my own house. I just like how it looks. It pops. It brings out the elements. And then you have your clothes rack to hang clothes. Other places also had that, but a smaller version. As you can see, it's made of more cement. So everything is cement. You find a lot of places like this in Colombia, right? It's pretty much what it is. And then you got your bathroom right here. It's pretty dope. You got your toilet. You got your sink. And this one actually comes with an iron. You know what I mean? And then as you continue on, you get these same nice designs. You got a nice mirror right here. You know, and then when you open the shower, what I like about the shower, you got your wood, that's tile. And I like the divot here in the shower to put your shampoos and all of that. And then you got your nice design with the towels. So that's what this spot is looking like. You know what I mean? It's pretty dope. So yeah. So after that, I went to one of my favorite cities in the country, which is Cali, Colombia. All of these cities are one of my favorite cities in the country. But in Cali, Colombia, I had to make that stop there because I own property there and I had to check on the tenants and make sure everything was going straight. So I stayed in a studio apartment while I was there. This particular studio apartment was my favorite because it was a little larger than the rest, but it was mainly because it was separated into different sections. Okay, you got your living room, your bathroom area, there was a place to wash clothes, then you got your kitchenette area, and then there's a whole separate door that had the bedroom. There was only one AC, and that AC was in the bedroom, but if you keep the door open, it actually cools down the entire apartment. You're not on the top floor, you're not on the bottom floor. The window was just like Cartagena, which opened up to absolutely nowhere. But because of that, it stayed relatively cool. And these are hot cities that I'm talking about, okay? So for those of you who are into like salsa dancing, Cali is known as the salsa capital of the world, right? True or not, I don't know, you tell me, but that's what is known as salsa capital of the world. The vibe here is deeply cultural, warm, artistic, right? The studios are in the trendy spots like San Antonio, and they often lead into the bohemian charm with open layouts and terrace views of the mountains. So best of all, okay, your cost of living stretches a whole lot further in Cali compared to the first two cities I mentioned. You get more square footage for your money, and it leaves you with plenty of budget left over for salsa lessons if that's what you want to do. Eat some empanadas, you feel me? So the thing is, like I was saying, this one was my favorite on the list. The vibe there is a lot calmer, in my opinion, compared to Barranquilla and Cartagena. Barranquilla and Cartagena are more tourist spots. Cali's not really a tourist spot. It's like Bogota, not really a tourist spot. People just live their life. Cartagena's a tourist spot. Barranquilla's pretty touristy, but people just live their life, okay? Now, just like in the first two cities I mentioned, Cali also has a spot that's beautiful, green, lush, expensive, nice. Then it has the spots that's middle classish, and then it has the spots where it's trash, garbage, okay? So that's all over the world, and stuff like that. So I liked it more. The vibe there compared to those three cities is more home for me because I have a home there, you know what I mean? And it's my spot, you know what I mean? So as you can see here, like I said before, it was the way the studio opens up, the charm, the clean. It's clean to enter. You put in the code to enter the door, and then you have the key. You put in the code to enter the building, and then there's a key to open the door. That's something I would like to purchase, right? something that's more chill for me, something where the vibe fits the vibe that I'm going for. So let me know what you think about this particular studio apartment here in Cali, Colombia, and how does it stack up amongst the other two. What's up, fam? What's going on? And I'm in another city, this time in Cali, Colombia. I'm just showing you the apartments and what they look like. So this particular one, let me go ahead and turn this around. So this particular one right here comes with a washing machine. So as you enter through the door, it's self-check-in, and then first thing you see to the left, you got your laundry area. So another studio type apartment, but you actually have the room separated from the kitchen and living room. Got your place to hang your clothes, got your light beams, and then here you have your sofa. There's no TV, but you know, you got your porteria, you know what I mean? This place is called the GI House. You got the rules and all of this stuff going on here. Nice decoration, it's very simple, you know? And then you want to see what the outside look like. This is what the outside look like. If you're inside. So yeah, you got your sofa there, your little island where you can sit and eat. Boom, your kitchen. It comes with your 2-burner. It comes with everything you need to cook. You know, your microwave. If you order things to go, you can have your microwave. You know, your Tupperware stuff right there. Then you can fix that. Your plates. Did I just say Tupperware? You got your cups. And you have other cups and stuff like that. Boom. You like to make your fresh juice, like I like to do. And then you have this. This one has a bigger fridge compared to the other ones that I've had. This one has a bigger fridge. I don't know what this is in the fridge. So, boom. Seems cold. There you go. And then you have your bathroom on this side. Boom. Nice bathroom, clean. You got your hot water right there. This is a common thing. You'll see the hot water that looks like that. So I don't know what's going on there though. So yeah, boom, bathroom. You have that. And then you come back here, you have a slide door. So this slide door separates the bedroom from the rest of the studio apartment. Or I guess you could call this a 1-bedroom apartment, the way they have it set up. So you open that slide door, it pockets in, and then you have the room. AC unit, which you need in this city because it gets hot. Nice bed, headboard. I don't know, I'm touching the headboard like I'm sleeping on the headboard. Boom, they leave you with that. You have your TV, I think it's a smart TV. And then you have the view to the outside, which is no view at all. No view at all. One of this remains closed. And then you got your storage. You know, it comes with your iron. Apparently, I've been reading a lot of reviews on these Airbnbs, and some people complain that they don't have an iron. So I'm noticing a lot of them are starting to make irons now. Then you have another storage on this side. You know, you got your hangers and stuff like that. So, and then you got your nice mirror. You know, you check your fit. So that's what we're looking like. And you got your light right there. So yeah. So out of the, I think I showed you guys 3. So out of the 3 now that I showed you, you know, which one do you think fits your vibe? All of them are for short stays. Some are better for couples than others. I would say this one would be better for couples because you have the room separated from the kitchen. You have a larger kitchen. The other one, I think it would be good for couples as well. And then the first one, I think is better for a single person. So you let me know the comments below. But yeah, that's all I got right now to show you guys, man. Let me know. The first one was in Barranquilla, the second one was in Cartagena, and this one is here in Cali, Colombia. So that's all I have for this video. Let me know what's your flavor, right? the modern business drive of Barranquilla, the coastal romance of Cartagena, or the rhythmic soul of Cali? Drop your choice in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the follow. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content. Like I said, I do travel vlogs and history videos at times. I might do some reaction videos, and I might talk about some things that's going on in the news. So go ahead and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think, and let me know which of those 3 studio apartments I showed you is more your vibe, okay? I'll catch you guys in the next adventure. Peace.